What's up, y'all? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com.
Crystal Sykes, KetoBrick.com.
There you go. You wearing shoes? I'm not wearing shoes. You look taller than me. I've got 2 inches on her. Anyways, today we're making a new recipe. Shout out to the one, the only, Danny Vega on this one.
That's right.
His famous Offal Burgers. Offal Burgers. Organ meat burgers. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Danny and Mara have been telling me that, because I really do hate organ meats, like with a passion. And they've been telling me that if I put them in these burgers, I'm gonna love them. So
we're gonna try
you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a shot and see how they taste. We actually just purchased this meat grinder like 2 days ago, because not just for the burgers, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of processing this year with hunting season coming around. I like it that the name of the grinder is called Carnivore, which is pretty cool. So in this recipe we have how much?
8 ounces of liver.
8 ounces of beef liver.
8 ounces of heart.
8 ounces of heart, and this is the lamb heart that we harvested from my folks' place 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
This is 20 ounces of
Beef bacon.
Beef bacon. So they suggested 2 packs of the Peterson Farms bacon, which was 10 ounces each pack. So they suggested 2 of those, so I just did 20 ounces of beef bacon instead.
And then we have a pound of 75-25 ground beef and a pound of venison that I killed from last deer season. And then some Caribbean seasoning with some Redmond's real salt. So let's get to grinding. Alright, so once everything's been ground up, you basically just want to mix everything together in this bowl. I'm just going to throw some seasonings in here as well while she's mixing. So whatever seasonings you want, just throw that in. What do you think about the meat grinder first time using it?
Super easy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so easy.
Pretty nice, pretty nice. Alright, so we got our Caribbean. I'm going to go pretty liberal on everything. Sock it to me seasoning here. And just mix that in. And you can weigh these out. We'll probably make these in like 1 pound increments. Actually, I never even told you what the macros are. Let me do that real quick. So for the entire batch of organ meat ground burgers here, we have 4,621 calories. Total fat is 305 grams. Saturated fat 129. Carbs are 10.14. That's coming from the liver. And protein is 404 grams, so more grams of protein than fat. And the cholesterol is 641, in case you were interested. So that breaks down to 36.7% protein, 0.9% carbs, and 62.4% coming from total fat. And that's that. So this would be a really good thing to like cook up, and then you could add some kind of, like Primal Kitchen mayo or something on top of it if you want to get a higher fat ratio. Once everything's mixed up, you just want to get your hands in there and get dirty with it.
Do you want to measure or weigh?
Yeah, I guess if you want to grab the scale. Excuse me. We'll probably do like 1/3 pound burgers. I was going to do pound burgers, but this is crazy. So we might do something like that, whatever size. They're holding together pretty good though. Like the stickiness of it all is pretty good. 7 1/4. Let's just make
8 ounce.
8 ounce burgers.
Yeah.
So 1/2 pound burgers.
I will be honest with you guys to say that the chunks of liver, or maybe it's heart, are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. Like, I have a feeling like I would actually know.
There is a finer grind that we could use, but...
Okay, well, if you're a person like me, you're probably going to want the finer ground one. Just looking like a pretty chunky.
So yeah, basically just make these into meatballs, make them into burger patties, whatever you're feeling from that perspective.
We are doing 8 ounces because that's generally what Robert eats. He usually eats like a pound at a time, so this makes it really easy to for him to have 1 or 2 or whatever.
So we're gonna fast forward real quick. Basically, we're gonna I'm probably gonna smoke most of these or grill most of these, but I want to try doing one in the air fryer. So we're gonna do one in the air fryer at 390 degrees, and we're gonna do probably 8 minutes per side. So 8 minutes, flip it, another 8 minutes in the air fryer, and we'll show you how that turns out in just a second. Alright, y'all, we are back. It is done cooking. We probably cooked it a little bit too long. Not really sure. I'm not really used to using an air fryer for burgers. Mostly they're going to be smoked or grilled. But I'm excited to try it nonetheless. You excited to try this, baby?
I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
Get you a big bite.
Not a big one. Just a normal bite. Good.
Alright, Danny Vega, your reputation's
Honestly,
on the line right here.
I'm grateful that it's cooked well because Robert usually cooks his medium rare.
Yeah, so you probably don't need to do 10 minutes on each side at 390. You could probably do
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Smells okay. I'm so nervous. Oh.
I like it. You like it too. It's coming.
It's doable.
It's doable.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm going for a second bite. Alright, so, by the way, I broke down what the macros are for one burger. 578 calories, 50 grams of protein, 1.3 grams of carbs, and 38.2 grams of fat. So, pretty good little macros there.
I'll put in my 2 cents. It's actually pretty good. I'm not already a big fan of burgers or large chunks of meat, like meatballs, things like that. I'm just not a big fan of it. So, it's actually pretty good for a burger. Now, the one thing I probably would change is the bacon. Making it pork bacon, I think would make this whole thing a little bit more salty and add a little bit more flavor. So rather than doing the beef bacon, I would definitely do it with pork bacon. Definitely Peterson Farms, but I'm gonna say it's really not that bad.
I think it's pretty good.
And considering there's 8 ounces of liver in there and 8 ounces of heart, and
Would
there's
you rather
8
eat
patties,
your liver raw or this way?
This way, by far. Way by far. But there's 8 ounces of each one, and there's 8 burgers, so you're getting about an ounce of heart and an ounce of liver in each patty, so that's pretty good.
Pretty good. Alright, so based off of nutritional density, these bad boys are getting a 10. 10. Based off of ease of preparation, these are pretty easy, y'all. I mean, you throw them in a grinder and stick in the air fryer. So
I would say a 8.5 or a 9, just because I have a feeling that I'm gonna be the one cleaning this meat grinder.
Meat grinder's easy to clean. It's just take off 3 parts and you're good to go.
And then you have to clean it. Robert doesn't know about that though.
And then based off of price, so
I don't feel like that's bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, if you order really high quality meat, it's a bit more expensive, but I think for what you're getting, I think it's totally reasonable price wise.
Side note, if you're gonna make these, get good quality meat.
Yeah.
Go all in. Get really good grass-fed liver and heart. And I mean, if you're gonna do organ meats, you might as well do the best of the best. Get it from a very good source. We just
raise your own lamb. Slaughter your own lamb.
I mean, we just did a video on US Wellness Meats and Crowd Cow, and those are two really awesome places to get your meat. They really are not overpriced. They're very fair prices for the quality meat that you're getting. So go all in and get the good stuff.
Yes. Based off of flavor, I'm giving these bad boys probably an 8 or 9. Like, I'd probably rather prefer a big old juicy ribeye steak for flavor, but these are not bad at all.
I'd probably give them a 7 just because I'm not a big fan of burgers, but I'm gonna give it a 9 out of like the fact that I can eat liver and heart. That's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no way I'm ever gonna get it in other than these burgers.
All right, I'm about to dig in and cook up a bunch more of these and eat them. So we'll see you next time. Chris, are you gonna eat a full patty?
No. I already have a meal set aside for myself, but I probably will eat one tomorrow.
There you go. We'll see you tomorrow.